Alright guys, if this video doesn't serve as anything else, let it serve as an example of you don't need professional equipment nor a professional environment to shoot a YouTube video. These are the Sync Pros, and I was going to take these back to my studio. I was sampling them on my bike ride back home. I decided to ride my bike to work today, and I was sampling them on my bike ride. I was planning on taking them back to the studio so I could do the video for them, but I said, you know what, I got a phone in my pocket, I'm listening to them now, I can formulate my quick opinion and just give it to you raw from the streets. You see the streets back there? What are they doing over there? I'm gonna change the location, man. They doing a lot. They doing way too much. Let's go somewhere else. All right, I'm back. So apparently it is tough to find a quiet spot in these suburban streets. So yeah, let's get this going. So once again, look, you don't need fancy equipment or some, quiet environment to shoot a YouTube video, because I'm doing it right here today. Anyhow, let me talk about these earbuds. At first I was a little skeptical because they are stem style or boom style earbuds. Definitely not my favorite kind. But these are actually kind of, they're constructed in a manner where the boom doesn't stick too far out, and they also have great color options. I got the blue right here. That way you can kind of disguise them and still have that boom sticking down, so you can actually get better call quality. And speaking of call quality, I guess we'll go ahead and cut to that right now, because I did take a call quality test while I was riding the bike. So the Sync Pro has ambient sound as well as active noise cancellation. And this is going to be a testimony of the call quality on a bike while you're talking on the phone or shooting video, which I do not like. So hopefully this sounds good, because I got to put this phone away before I get hit by a truck or something. Now it's time to actually give them a fair shot. Like, nobody should be taking calls and recording video through a microphone while you're riding a bike with a bunch of wind blowing through your stuff. So right now I do have the ambient sound turned on, and this is going to be a testimony of the call quality that you're probably going to get from the Sync Pro. So there's your call quality test. I hope that came out good, because I don't know yet, because I'm still filming the video. But as far as music quality, the volume gets plenty loud for someone who wants to work out or just get their jam on. Yeah, they do jam. If you not looking for a lot of clarity, they were not as clean and clear as I would prefer in my normal music listening, but they do have a nice bass heavy tone. That way, if you're listening to some EDM or some hip hop, some trap music or something like that, you're probably going to like these, because the sound gets really loud and they have a lot of bass to them. But the selling point of these is active noise cancellation. You have 3 modes. You have on, off, and ambient sound. I really like the ambient sound because, like you saw, I was riding my bike and listening to music. I didn't have the music up loud, but I did have the ambient sound turned on. That way I could hear cars passing, trucks, or somebody honking their horn or something, in case, I needed to cut real fast and make a move. You're gonna need that if you're working out, or, if you're out and about, in public with some earbuds in, because you don't want to get caught, not hearing something if something's happening. So ambient sound is nice in these. It sounds semi-natural. It doesn't sound like too loud or robotic or anything like that. But remember, you do have something plugging up your ear. So, the ambient sound is going to work as well as it can with something actually plugging up your ear. Now, when it comes to active noise cancellation, it's really, really moderate. You're not going to get too much of the noise cancellation going. So don't expect like Sony XM3 type of noise cancellation. It is going to block out some of the low tones, but that's where you really need to make sure you get a good passive noise cancellation fit by getting the right ear tips for these bad boys. And that way you're also going to get the best sound quality out of these. And they do give you several ear tips to choose from, so make sure you get the right fit and then try the noise cancellation, and that will make it work better, because the passive noise cancellation really needs to work hand in hand with the active noise cancellation for the best performance out of these bad boys. But for an all-around, take about, bike riding, fitness, or talk on the phone, or, just listen to music, these are going to be okay, because they do have touch controls. They do hot swap. Let me back up a little bit. Let's talk about the hot swapping. The hot swapping is truly hot. There's no glitches. There's, when you take the left one out of your ear, put it in the case, the right one isn't going to pause or anything. It's just seamless music playing. It didn't connect seamlessly. And then you can do the opposite with the right earbud. I also like the fact that I did leave the case at my studio. So I've had them for, I don't know, about 3 hours without the case, and I was able to shut them off when I wasn't listening to them. That's pretty huge. I don't know if a lot of earbuds actually do that. I did not get these to be able to do multi-connect or connect to my computer or tablet as well as my phone. So multi-connect doesn't work in these, but I'll move on to the touch controls and tell you that I like the way they've done the touch controls. So on the left earbud, you got the volume controls. It's 1 tap for volume up, 2 taps for volume down, and then if you press and hold, that's where you can cycle through your active noise cancellation modes, on, off, or ambient sound. But on the right earbud, that's where you get your track controls. You get your play and pause for a single tap, a double tap will skip you forward, and a triple tap will take you back. That's really all you need. A lot of companies seem to skimp on touch controls or earbud controls. I like touch controls on earbuds because a button press is going to shove that thing in your ear even deeper and make it uncomfortable. So I'm glad they got nice touch controls on here. They're really responsive, and I'm glad they did the layout the way they did, because on this side, on the left side, you can remember this is the volume side. If I want to turn it up, I got to start doing stuff on the left side. If I want to change my music, like the tracks or play or pause, I need to operate on my right hand side. I like the way they kept that simple. But yeah, man, and that's really what these are all about. Nothing too fancy, man. It's just, music playing in your ears, take a few phone calls, do some fitness if you need to. Look, I'm no expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is these streets are not quiet, man. These mean suburban streets are not quiet. Look, hey, man, I got to get going, man. Y'all can stay here if you want, or you can come back there with me. I don't care what you do, but I got to go. But until we see each other again, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get this straight. You sat through this whole video, the whole thing, and never once decided to hit the subscribe button or the like button? Man, it'd be the ones closest to you. I'll see how you are.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?